Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a little bit. Sorry about the delay on any updates and everything. Had the flu or something like that. Still getting over it a little bit. But basically, I missed a lot the last few days. They have rushed their delisting to the OTC markets without filing the SEC filings to do so, which leads us to very few avenues as to why they would do that. Most people are saying a merger, acquisition, joint venture, something like that. And, I don't want to get too much into that because I don't want to speculate on things that I don't know too much about. I'm not sure the exact laws and everything for delisting and every nuance that could be possible that they might have. But the big, easy things to find lead it to it technically probably being good news. Um, and also, to be listed in the OTC, you cannot be going through any bankruptcy or anything like that, so that's always a good plus to know. Um, I just was in the Discord chatting with the DCTH guys, and some people wanted me to do a quick chart and see what I thought if I could gather any information, being how crazy it had been. So I was looking at the daily and the hourly and stuff like that, and it's not really much I could do on the daily right now just because of how extreme the dip was. We did hit some interesting supports, which I'll probably go over here in a second. But in any case, what we're looking at right now is basically a trend arc here for the 13th onward to now. And so we have a downward trend, obviously, and you can see where it's hitting and everything, and where it's kind of tested these zones and wanted to work. And if you've been following any of my charts before, whenever we get in this middle zone, it always kind of stagnates or does like a V, or just really kind of dies in this zone for a little bit. And what is good about the trend and being in this dead zone right now, in my eyes, is that we're about to hit our lines of movement where we test and retest things and have chances for positive or negative change. I do like that we've double bottomed here and we've recovered up to 8.2 cents. And if you look at my horizontal line to the left of the cursor here, 8.2 cents is a pretty strong support. It's hit it 3 different days or closed and opened, or I'm sorry, closed here, opened here, closed here. So I like that a lot. And it looks like tomorrow, the 15th, I'm sorry, not the 15th. Oh my goodness, guys, we're gonna have to redo this. This hasn't been charted at all. Oh, I guess it has been the weekend. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still getting out of being sick. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the 15th was Friday. I apologize about that, guys. But yeah, so the 15th here, and then we're going to hit on to the 18th tomorrow. So 18th gives us some interesting spots. 9 cents even is right about our 38.2% retrace, which I did our retrace here from the top of our major dip down to the bottom here. And so 38.2 came out right around 9 cents. And if you look at the 18th, beginning of the day, that intersects pretty well with it. We don't want 7 a.m. We want 9 a.m. So if you look, this whole zone, like, we have a lot of movement opportunity here. I'm not exactly sure how E-Trade is going to map it out when it hits to that, so we'll just have to see how the hourly comes out. But in any case, tomorrow should be a day of change, in my opinion. At first I was scared we were going to go lower. I really was. I was just looking at the chart and I'm like, oh man, we're going to hit 5 cents again. You know, it's not looking pretty, especially when you zoom out and you see back here, we had a similar stair stepping down pattern. And we went a little bit below here. Yeah, 6.8, you know, something like that. 6.85 cents. So I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but I like that we double bottomed and closed above where those bottoms were. I really liked that. And that we have these movement opportunities coming. And that the 38.2% retrace is on a nice psychological line of 9 cents. I mean, it's not perfect, but, you know, it's pretty close. And you know how people just like those solid numbers. So I'm not saying we're going to hit 9 cents tomorrow. I'm not saying we're going to hit 6.8 cents tomorrow. But tomorrow we should have a good amount of change. And just quickly here, and I'm sorry I'm so slow and dragging on. I'm doing my best. Still a little slow mentally, guys. But if we look at our MACD here, like we are really down low. And I mean, not as low as we have been. I need to give you guys a little bit of frame here. We've been as low before, negative 0.013, and we're only at 0.09. So it's not like a hugely big difference from where we are now. But again, it's a possibility. But what I do like is that we flatlined here on our fast line, the white one, and approaching a peak again, kind of like we did here. So it's like buying pressure and momentum has come back in little spurts. You can see again right here. So people are still accumulating a little bit. If we actually pull up the accumulation and distribution line, we're technically like people are just getting rid of it in a way, but we're still getting momentums. I'm sorry, we're still getting momentum. And I don't know, it just looks like it's time for a reversal relatively soon. I can't say when, but we have these little indicators creeping back up. And if we go to our Chond, which goes really well with that stochastic, oh, excuse me, you can see these like hard dips here in the gray. This one, for instance, was only on the 13th from 10 a.m. to the 14th at noon, so one day. This one is around, the end of the day on the 8th to the 11th, which was, so that's a weekend, so like a day tops. And this one was less than a day. And this one also about a day. So we're getting into these another little dip point here, but being that it's the beginning of the week, I don't think it's going to last that long, and I think it's about time for reversal. But again, it all depends on volume. It all depends on news, what they say this week. If we find out more about any possible anything, we've been pretty much kept in the dark and slapped in the face with delistment. So it'll be interesting to see where it ends up. But I'm definitely not as scared as I was when I first looked at the chart after coming back for a few days. But again, this is a very small trend. This is only, 3 days of trend. And I would like to map it out a lot more than doing just an arc and a fib line. But again, it's so hard because of how hard we dropped to really see anything that I could do. I mean, I'm just clicking right now, even though I probably shouldn't. But I thought I saw something a little interesting here just now. Nah. Yeah, I mean, like, so you can see where, yeah, we've been following just a steady downtrend here, and we tested really hard below it and then double bottomed, but we're staying steady now. So that's part of another reason why I was kind of okay with this fib. I did this a little bit earlier and deleted it because I wasn't sure how I liked it, but I do like that you can see how it's in between the fan blades here. And so it gives me a good, I don't know, it gives me a good feeling that it might try to arc up with this and maybe even touch this. Again, this is all speculation, and I would be hoping on volume. I don't have a closing and opening price guess tomorrow, guys. I really don't. It's just too crazy. I don't think we'll go below 0.076 again. I don't see that happening, but you know what? You may color me wrong tomorrow. I could be completely off. But what I would really honestly like to see, I would really like to see 9 cents again tomorrow. And honestly, what I would really, really like is to see 10 cents, but I don't think that's going to necessarily happen. But we have a lot of chance for change, a lot of technical chance for change, I should say, tomorrow with the MACD and everything. So we'll see. I'll let you guys go here. I'm sure I've been dragging on way too long, so I'm sorry about that. Send me any questions you want in the Discord or Stock Twits, and I'll answer them the best I can. Still a little slow, but we'll get it going, guys. Have a good one.